The best law firms in the United States do not try cases on the cheap. What does that mean? Potential clients often ask me what costs may be associated with their case. Some people lawyer shop based upon who will tell them that they'll spend the least amount of money on their case. I think that's a mistake. Just like when you're building a house, you want a good, solid foundation. The same thing when you have an injury or disability case. A good lawyer, the best lawyers, will spend the time, effort, and money to make sure that you have a solid foundation on your case. The best lawyers will hire investigators to find and secure the facts and evidence immediately. In my experience at the state attorney's office under Janet Reno in Florida, I learned very quickly how to use a Ziploc bag and put evidence in it so I didn't get fingerprints on it or lose it. I learned very early that people's memories fade and witnesses disappear, so you want to get taped or recorded statements early while everything's still fresh in everyone's mind. And you want to go to the scene, and I often do. You want to go to the scene and make measurements, walk the walk, and see what happened from both the injured person's vantage point as well as the defendant's vantage point, so you can understand firsthand what happened. You want to kick the tires, in other words. To properly investigate a case, to get the necessary evidence, costs money. Doctors want to be reimbursed for medical records. Doctors want to be reimbursed for their time to answer specific questions about cases. Private investigators need to be paid. Photographs from the state police need to be paid for. Accident reports, subpoenas. There are a number of things that require money. A lawyer who doesn't spend money is likely not going to spend the necessary time or manpower either. Our team work together and we spend the time and money to get the evidence necessary to prove our clients' cases or find out that the cases cannot be proven. And sometimes we have to have a hard talk and say this case is not viable. This case cannot be won. But where we do spend time, effort, and money, we will contact our clients. Not every time we lick a stamp, of course, or make a Xerox copy, but any major expenditure. For example, if a doctor is requested to provide us with medical records, and their office says, well, it's 12 pages and that'll be $1,200. It doesn't take me but 10 seconds to write my name and cut that check. But that would be a waste of money. When those instances arise, our office will contact our clients and say, look, Dr. X wants $1,200. We think that's crazy. There are several other ways we can get this information. You can go to Dr. X's with a roll of quarters and make your own copies at Kinko's, or we can send a subpoena for $20 to $30 and the sheriff can get us a copy of the records, or there may be some other way to do it if, for example, Dr. Y has all of Dr. X's records and doesn't charge $100 a page. There's more than one way to skin a cat. We don't waste money unnecessarily. But by the same token, at Abrams Landau, we do spend time, we do spend money, we do spend manpower to make sure that you have a solid foundation on your case. If you want to know whether or not you have the best lawyer for your case, wherever you are in the United States, make sure that that lawyer that you do have is spending the necessary time, effort, and money, and not just the week before trial, but well in advance of trial to make sure that the information is secure, the exhibits and evidence are in a safe place, and that you're ready to go forward with what you need.